For an employer to offer somebody a job knowing there's going to be some interruptions and some limitations, and to willingly offer a position on the front end, I just thought that was unique.
The reassurance that my position was available, even if it meant sweeping floors or cleaning machines, at that point it really didn't matter to me. You realize the value of work.
Community Benefit Tree and New North B2B have come together to create the Compassionate Employer Award to recognize those employers who have shown compassion to their employees going through a medical crisis. And we have been grateful for the last 4 years and able to recognize businesses from all different industries and being able to award them for showing compassion to their employees going through that medical crisis and their families.
The Compassionate Employer Award is particularly important in this time of low unemployment, when employers across Northeast Wisconsin are competing for an available workforce and really trying to create themselves and set themselves up as an employer of choice. And being an employer of choice doesn't necessarily mean paying the most or offering the best benefit package, but it means being an employer that's there for employees.
It all started out several years ago when my family and I were trying to figure out a way we could share our time, talents, and treasures in working together for a cause. And don't know exactly how it happened, but we stumbled across Community Benefit Tree, and it was a way that we could all participate in helping out during the events.
It doesn't have to cost a lot of money, it doesn't have to take a lot of time, it doesn't take a human resource department of 10 people in order to carry out some of these very simple examples that our winners this year and our winners from the past 3 years have exhibited.
I can tell you that all companies want to be compassionate and to have a great place for people to come and work, but it's not that simple. It takes a special effort to actually make that happen. So I wanted to sponsor this award so that I could be part of honoring and congratulating a business for going above and beyond and really making people, employees, feel super comfortable with where they work and be proud of where they work. Acts of generosity and compassion can create a chain reaction of goodness. This is how culture is formed. Isn't that the kind of workplace culture that you would want to work for?
This year we like to recognize G&G Machine and Strategies. Thank you so much for being able to be there and supporting your employees during their medical crisis. We commend you so much for that.
Over the course of 2015, my health deteriorated with multiple doctor visits. I did not have an answer for my health. I didn't know how long I'd be sick or what diagnosis was until I met with a Lyme literate doctor who did identify that I did have Lyme's and treatment would be lengthy. Over the course of the 2 years, I did stay in touch with G&G to let them know of my update, and they updated me as well as and gave me assurance looking forward to having me getting back to work and getting my health back. They're more concerned about me and my family.
I think we assured Dan that as soon as he's ready to come back, we will hold your spot, and obviously we have, because Dan's now back to work part-time, just basically getting back to life and figuring this stuff out.
And one thing G&G is very strong at is making sure that relationship does stay strong between employee and employer, because I've been employed since 2006 at G&G, and over the course of my employment, I've seen G&G step up more than once when other families have been through hardships. They've come together, rallied together. Now, after going through this, I understand how crucial it is to have that support, family, friends, employee, community.
It's not myself, it's the whole company that is the compassionate thing, and just to show that, it's too bad that it has to be at a hardship of somebody else for everybody to come together, but in reality, that's really what it boils down to at the end of the day. And to see everybody step up was just unbelievable.
We had come to know Heather and just really liked her personality, and she was looking for something part-time, and we just kept adding to her job description, and she just, amazingly was just getting stuff done, really enjoyed being here, and enjoyed our industry, enjoyed our company, and just really kind of created her own position. And it worked out really, really well. But then as time progressed, her condition, made it more and more challenging for her to work. So we were just very flexible and tried to figure out, well, what can you do from home? And, what do you need to do here at the office? And we kind of divvied up her schedule so she could accomplish all of those different things.
I don't know what caused her injury. I just know that she had some severe neck and back pain. But just this year, it got to the point where she needed surgery. They purchased a desk that elevates and lowers so to try to make her more comfortable when she is here.
What winning this award means to us is that we're on the right track. It validates our approach and our commitment to knowing individually each and every employee and what makes them tick. The championship teams aren't always necessarily the most talented. It all boils down to chemistry. And the chemistry comes from when people really truly care about one another.
The Compassionate Employer Award Committee has created the Medical Crisis Support Kit. This Medical Crisis Support Kit gives guidance and wisdom to family supporters who want to be able to help those that are struggling with a medical crisis. And that could be employees, as well as family, clients, and those in the community. If you want to learn more about those kits, please contact Community Benefit Tree, and we'd be glad to offer those free to any business that would like them.